Hey everyone, good to see you again. Welcome back. We're the Redhead and the Preacher, and we're full-time RVers. Right now we are in Pacific City, Oregon, staying at the Cape Kiwanda RV Resort, right across the street from the beautiful Cape Kiwanda Beach and, of course, the famous Haystack Rock.
We have enjoyed Oregon so much. We have seen so many beautiful sights since we've been here for this month, and we'd like to share those with you too. We've went to places like the Lighthouse at Cape Mears, Tillamook Visitor Center that's brand new. We've gone to Nastuka.
And don't forget Waylon Island.
Oh yes, so beautiful. So many places and so many others. So we'd like to share those with you. So sit back and enjoy.
We're continuing on our 5-month summer trip, and this is our first look at the Oregon coastline as we're driving north out of Crescent City, California, on our way to Pacific City, Oregon. The coastline was so beautiful, we stopped right here to have lunch.
For the month of June, our home was the Cape Kiwanda RV Resort in Pacific City, Oregon. We really loved this place. The RV sites were spacious, had partial shade. We had a 50 amp pull-through that had great cable and Wi-Fi. We paid $695 for the month of June, and that included electric and taxes. We thought that was a good buy, since in July it goes to $1,220. There were cute cabins, 24 in all, and 190 RV sites, a nice playground for the children, and overall we would really recommend this place. It was really nice. It is a beautiful day here in Cape Kiwanda Beach at the RV Resort, and I want to show you a little bit about where we are located and what's available around the area. Of course, there's the Dori Pizza across the street, and Bruce has enjoyed their pizza immensely. They have very good pizza. And so right over here you can see there's a guard at the little entrance to go in to the campground. The other side is all gated. And we're coming up here to probably the nicest RV stores that I have ever experienced. And this is where you will come for your check-in, right over here. And I want to take you over and show you where the indoor pool is.
And then an email of fitness.
And there is the pool
How many people are you going to have?
indoors. You can see people are enjoying it right now. And here we come around. And like I said, you're going to find just about anything you want in here. And there's some really nice looking clothing, souvenirs, just about anything you would want. Kids will go crazy in here. And sweatshirts, which you're going to need in this area. Some good looking apparel. And there's men's over there on that wall. Suntan lotion. Here we come around, and to the most important thing that we have is the ice cream, Tillamook ice cream. And you can get all that you want right here. And there is an ATM machine here. Fudge. Told you it had everything. And here is fresh seafood. And you can either buy it and take it home to the campground and cook it yourself, or they will cook it here for you. And a small grocery store of anything that you might run out of that you would want, some saltwater taffy. And right over here is the deli menu you can see here on the wall, and they cook anything special for you. So I want to take you outside and show you where we are located, next to the beach. And right across the street is a burger taco burrito place, and right over there is Pelican Pub, which is one of the better restaurants that is located around here. Of course, it is all mostly seafood, but it has rave reviews. And then over here is coffee and bakery. And now the most important place that you're coming here for is right across the street. Ooh, there's a loud truck. There's the dunes over there, and the beach is right down there. So we are close to everything. Everything is right here by the campground. Here is the gate you go through coming out. So it's a wonderful location you wouldn't even have to leave if you didn't want to.
One of the Saturdays we were at Cape Kiwanda Beach was the day of the Dori Boat Blessing. It's an annual event when all of the Dori fishermen bring their boats out and the clergy come, and there's a blessing said for safety and for fishing. As you can see here, there were Dori boats almost as far as you could see. It was really an amazing sight. A Dori boat is a flat-bottom boat, and it's only here that they do this. They launch them right off the beach, and you can see that's a pretty precarious moment when they're trying to get over those waves. And returning, they just pick up speed and come back and slide right up onto the beach. It was one of the fun things to watch on Cape Kiwanda Beach.
This is the amazing beach that we were right across the street from our whole month of June. It was beautiful. Here are the sand dunes, and there were always people climbing up and down on the sand dunes. It was really cool. We climbed the smaller of the two sand dunes here to go to the top to get some amazing pictures for you. It was a little tricky for me to get up there sinking down in the sand. This was photographed from the top of the sand dune looking back at the beautiful beach at Cape Kiwanda. And this picture is from the top of the sand dune looking out to the Pacific Ocean. Now, it is reported that the most photographed site in all of Oregon is this picture right here of Haystack Rock. And that was right there on the beach where we were. It is just beautiful. And on Saturdays and Sundays, it can get crowded on the beach, but it was just families. It was a lot of fun and really nice. And some people even brought their tiny house with them, which was really cute. And Bruce every morning enjoyed the beach so much, he would take a long walk. And this is one of the pictures early morning with the clouds over the mountains. Just beautiful. We went to Nestucca Bay National Wildlife Refuge, which was only 6 miles south from our location at our campground. It's a short little hike with beautiful wildflowers up a little hill to a viewing stand. And I was just in awe of all the foxglove that were blooming there. I don't think I've ever seen them. And being an avid reader that I am of mysteries, I remember so many novels of people being poisoned by foxglove. It is highly poisonous, the stem and the blossom. But the walk was easy with beautiful flowers, beautiful views in every area. It was built especially for the Canadian geese to winter here. But unfortunately, we didn't see any geese. But you can see the beautiful ocean in the background with Haystack Rock. And if you look the other direction, you can see the Nestucca River and down in the valley. We would highly recommend this short little day trip.
So we've got another beautiful day along the Oregon coastline. Right now we're just several miles north of our campground, which again is Cape Kiwanda at Pacific City. We are at Sitkasedge State Natural Area. This is a beautiful place with the massive Sitka trees and the sedge grass all along the trail. There's miles and miles of trails here, lots of beautiful flowers. We would certainly recommend this as a stop if you get near here. We've just hiked a little over a mile trail and enjoyed it so much. If you look just over my shoulder, you can see some very spectacular ways in which the clouds have settled down on top of the mountains. We're expecting a great day. Wish you were here. The natural beauty of this area just caused us to pause here just a little longer. You can see the Tidal Lowlands just behind me and the The tide, of course, is out. The flowers just continued to amaze us all along the way, and I wanted you to see this path that we walked. It was such a wonderful, quiet place to be. It seemed like we were there all alone, nobody else near us.
This is the new Tillamook Creamery Visitor Center in Tillamook, Oregon. It opened a week before I took these pictures, so there's lots of people here on this day. This is the entrance into the visitor center, and it was a really nice building with lots of educational and interesting things to see that we would recommend. There, of course, was a souvenir store, always those. Bruce is trying on hats here, and we can look around and see some of the things that are available here. And this was taken from the second floor looking down into where you can purchase cheese and other novelties, and especially their famous cheese curds. They did have a tasting area upstairs. We didn't partake in that because of the long lines. And a very enjoyable learning experience in showing how to make the cheese. I think everyone would really enjoy this visit.
This is one of my favorite places that we went, the Claymire State Natural Area at Waylon Island. We hiked about 2.5 miles here, and I just want you to see this beautiful path that led us back through the forest that is one of the spectacular parts of this place. This island includes 200 acres of forest, sand, and estuary, and it's a place that's meant for quiet. As we walked this trail, we could hear the wind singing to us through the trees, and we found these interesting mushrooms all along the trail, which was meant to give you differing views of this tidal lowland right here, where the tide, of course, once again is out. We just couldn't stop taking pictures. It was a great place to be, great sights. We loved it. Now we're at Cape Lookout State Park, which is the second cape on the 3-Cape Scenic Drive. The first one was Cape Kiwanda. The third one is Cape Meares, where we'll be soon. Look at this beautiful landscape of the coastline. These pictures are incredible.
We are now at Cape Meares State Scenic Viewpoint and Lighthouse, which is the third of the 3-Cape Scenic Drive. This is the entrance into Cape Meares. There is a viewing stand right next to the parking lot at Cape Meares, and you're going to see sights like this. Absolutely gorgeous, with seabirds flying everywhere and listening to the waves. It just almost took our breath away. There is a short walk down to the lighthouse, and of course the lighthouse is the main attraction at this area. It is the shortest lighthouse on the Oregon coast at only 38 feet. It was built in 1890, and there is a free entrance and tour given by docents into the lighthouse that was very interesting. And we went up into the lighthouse, and this is some of the prisms that were up inside. I think you would really enjoy this.
And here's an unusual sight that's also on the grounds of Cape Meares, the octopus tree, 250 to 300 years old. Hey, thanks for coming along with us for these few minutes. We certainly hope you enjoyed the scenes. We did. We love the Oregon coastline. We appreciate you watching and want to encourage you to reach down and just punch that subscribe button. Until we see you again. Oh, by the way, Linda, where will we be when we see them again?
Oh, we're going down 60 miles south to Seal Rock, Oregon, right on the coast. And it's going to be a wonderful time. We're going to be there a month also, so we can search out all the best places for you. See you soon.
So until then, God bless y'all, and remember, may God bless America.